It's not an emergency, right? Why do we have to say who we want as our PM or who are we going to name as our PM? Because there's no GE. If you want to, if Tun Faisal wants to solve that issue, then he should tell his boss Tan Sri Muhyiddin, to lift emergency and have the GE, and then we'll tell him who we will nominate as our Prime Minister candidate. Number two, in UMNO, we have been there for decades, tried and tested, economically, socially, politically. We have our candidates, not a problem. Immediately, if you want somebody as PM, you have Cooley, who's well accepted. Or if you don't want the president, you have the deputy president. If you don't want the deputy president, you can have the vice president. And they all are quite capable of being prime minister. By the way, people think that Tan Sri Muhyiddin was also a good prime minister material, but you look at the government today, it's in a mess. Because he was from UMNO, he was basically nurtured by UMNO to become leader, right? But those times are over, because Barisan Nasional is gone. Now, my question is this. UMNO has got no problem, what they call it, presenting leaders. You don't want this, next person. You don't want this, next person. But all of them are capable. Now, Bersatu, you don't want Tan Sri Muhyiddin, you will have Mr. Faisal Azumu from Perak, because he's the deputy president of Bersatu today. He can't even handle it. And he was the MB for the PH government and for the PN government. No. Wow. 2 governments and he still failed. One opposition and one, one government. And then next person in line, Mr. Azmin from another party. He betrayed another party. Next person in line, maybe Mr. Hamzah Zainuddin, also a betrayer from another party. Not Bersatu. Or maybe they're thinking about an UMNO person as their potential prime minister. But so far, that person is still in UMNO. He may declare his loyalty to Tan Sri Muhyiddin as PM, but he's still in UMNO. I'm not going to name names, but I think people understand. So we have a slate of leaders capable to take over. They have a slate of betrayers ready to betray the country, to take over. Public, you choose.